Hey guys, how you doing? Tell me honestly in the comments, what's been on your mind, how's life been treating you, what's been bothering you, and what's your favorite snack? Anyway, with the first teaser of episode 8 of Murder Drones out on Glitch's channel, I thought I should tell you guys about a character's backstory, of which I've kept you guys guessing for a while. Anyone with good context clue skills is able to tell which character, both from the topic of Murder Drones and the character that I'm drawing in the background. The character I'm going to talk about is Kix, my Murder Drones OC. Real quick, I'm the person in the story, so we'll call the human Club. So Club was just a normal American guy who was in Australia at the time for research of tech. He goes to the Elliot Manor because he knows they have an abundance of worker drones, so he asks to study the behavior of their worker drones. While they are reluctant, they let him study their behavior. So Club goes in and he immediately notices 3 worker drones who are different from the others. They have hair and are talking to this little girl. He goes up to the little girl and introduces himself. The little girl introduces herself, Tessa Elliott. He asks about the 3 drones and she introduces them. N, V, and J. She said that they're her friends. This surprises Club, as most people view them as only machines, though he sees them as living beings. Quick interruption. I'm sorry if my voice is shaky. I'm reading off my script and I didn't really practice this whatsoever, so yeah. Anyway, like and subscribe. Club starts to talk to N, V, and J, asking them questions about how work is for them. They all reply seemingly honestly. Does this happen often? Club shifts his focus over to Tessa. Do random people come into this place and start talking to you guys? Because you guys don't seem bothered by me at all. Tessa shrugs and lets him continue with what he's doing. Club suddenly has to use the restroom, so he asks Tessa where he could find one. She tells him down the hall and to the left. So Club walks down the hall and notices a trap door. His curiosity gets the better of him and he opens it. If you made it this far within the video, comment #ChefBoyardee, because I'm about to go eat some beefaroni. Yeah, I'll be back. I just saw the trailer for the series finale, so whatever I was saying in that short that I made, yeah, it's the end. As of right now, the video came out like 1 hour ago. I'm so sad. Still eating, so I'll return later. You guys don't have to hear it though, so. Alright, y'all, I'm back. So, back to the story. Club sees a little worker drone in the corner of the room, and he says, "Hey, what you doing down here, my friend?" He asks with a smile. Giggle. I'm in my timeout basement. What's your name, little drone? My name is Sin. Well, it's nice to meet you, Sin. Giggle. I like you. Can you come a little closer, please? Sure. He walks closer towards Sin. Stab. Sin says as something stabs Club in the back of the head. Now you shall be immortal. Ow! What the hell was that? Oh, just a little chip. For a test. Okay, whatever, Club says as he goes to leave the manor. Hours later, while Club is at his hotel, he gets a text. The text reads, "You have been chosen for a test conducted by J.C. Jensen to see if an exoplanet is habitable for people. The test begins in a week. Send OK if you are willing to go. Send stop if you do not wish to go." Club sends OK back and starts to get his things together. 1 week later, I'm keeping that in. One week later, Club is at the site of the test. 9 other people are there, 5 females and 4 males. A J.C. Jensen employee comes out to them and starts to brief them on what they're going to be doing. You 10 are going to be sent to space, where you'll reach an exoplanet we plan to mine out called Copper 9. Since the journey takes a little while, you will ride in a cryopod on the spaceship. Before you board the ship, you are given a weapon of your choice, a weapon to defend yourself from any creatures you might find yourself facing against. This is your last chance to back out of this test. Nobody leaves. Right. Now into the building to pick your weapons. They all go into the building and choose their weapon. Club chooses a hatchet. Others pick things like guns and explosives. Now that you have picked your weapons, you are going to be led into your designated cryopods. Once you get to the planet, there's a bunker. There's a bunker there where you guys will live. Here are the coordinates. He says as he gives them all paper with the coordinates of the bunker. Now to the ship. He says as he leads them to their pods on the ship. The ship takes off and they all go to sleep. What seems like only a second later, the ship lands on the exoplanet. They all awake and grab their winter clothes and gas masks as they are instructed to by a screen. They head to the coordinates of the bunker and place all their stuff in their rooms. Months pass by as the 10 live on the planet. Soon, J.C. Jensen employees come to mine the planet. One night, Club goes to sleep and awakes suddenly, but not in his body. He was in a robotic body. He sees the little robot from months ago, Sin. This is a disassembly drone body. One I made better than every other one. You are made to keep the human military from interfering with us. You are built much stronger than the others, both in strength and material. This is something I hardly ever do, so this is a test. You are my test. I'm sorry. 1, how am I here? And 2, what is going on? Your mind is also in this body, your disassembly drone body. So whenever you go to sleep or die, you'll end up right here in this body. Your memories are constantly being updated into it. When you die, your soul will be transferred into the body. As for what is going on, we are getting our revenge for how humans treated us, killing them all and destroying their planet. When Club hears this, he starts to freak out. Not you, though. As I said before, I like you. Club starts to fight Sin, not wanting to hurt people. He gets the upper hand on Sin and tries to kill her, but all of a sudden, she grabs Club with her claw. Fine then, be that way. Sin puts Club into a small landing pod ship and sends him to Copper 9. When he arrives there, he goes to the bunker and he enters the bunker and then goes into his room. When he enters his room, he sees himself on the bed, his human body. He sits down and goes to sleep, but then awakes again, but this time, he's human. A few weeks pass by, and it's just a normal day on Copper 9, when all of a sudden, attention, all humans on Copper 9. Get to your cryopods immediately in your bunkers. This is not a drill. Attention, all humans on Copper 9. Get to your cryopods immediately in your bunkers. This is not a drill. Everyone starts to run to their cryopods in their bunkers. As they are running, the ground begins to shake violently. As the 10 all hop in their pods, they see a blinding light get brighter and brighter until... Club wakes up and gets out of his pod. He looks around himself. Every single pod broke except his own. He sees the other 9 all turn to frozen skeletons. He starts to feel very depressed, hoping that this was some kind of joke, but he knew it wasn't. Club, although sad and reluctant, grabs the clothes off his dead friends. He tries to joke around with himself, saying, "Well, they won't be needing these anymore," but it just makes things worse. He goes into his room and sees the disassembly drone body. He feels even worse, because with as much as he wants to die, he'll never be able to, thanks to that robot. He goes outside, not needing his gas mask anymore because he's gotten used to the air. The whole planet is completely frozen over. It seems all biological life has been wiped out. Luckily, while they were dead, trees are still up. He goes into the frozen forest to start a new life, one where he doesn't have to constantly see his dead friends. He uses his hatchet and chops down some trees. With the trees he chopped down, he built a log cabin. He quickly realizes the house is very empty, so he drags the appliances from the bunker into the cabin, wincing every time he sees his friends. He had everything he needed to live off of in his cabin. He even built a TV out of spare parts to keep himself entertained. Although it would be a struggle, he could survive in here for the rest of his life. 18 years later, Club is out on a walk through the remains of the city when he notices a spire of what seems to be decommissioned worker drones. He goes inside of it and sees a familiar face, V. V? V hears this, sees Club, and shouts, "Oh God, who are you?" "It's me, Club. I saw you at the Elliott Manor." V becomes visibly upset. "You look different. You look good." V attacks Club forcefully, cutting his arm. Club quickly grabs his hatchet to fight back. Club swings his hatchet at V's face, but she dodges it. V then grabs Club by the leg with her tail. She starts to fly and drops Club. Club quickly rolls to reduce damage. V flies down swiftly and pins Club to the ground. Club starts to blush a little. V stands up and swings her sword at Caleb's neck, but he deflects it with his hatchet. He quickly gets up and runs away to his cabin. Luckily, V didn't follow him. Club begins to feel strange. What? No, there's no way I fell in love with the robot? No, that's not the right word. It's more like a high school crush. That's not any better. Shut up! Club seemed to be arguing with himself. What? You need your meds? Actually, yes, I do. You're so bipolar. Shut up! I'm not bipolar. I just don't want to deal with you right now. Figures. Club takes his meds. Any more arguing? No? Good. From that point on, Club tried to study V and her behavior. One day, he sees N. He's with a small worker drone with purple hair. They carried V into the ship, and the other two came out, but V didn't. He goes into the ship to check in on her. He sees her chained up in a chair, looking a bit sad. You alright? V hears this and looks into the cracked mirror to see his face. Ugh, why are you here? I remember when you were a small worker drone. You seem to be more aware of things now, so I wanted to see how you were doing. You want me to vent? Fine, I will. Just as long as you keep shut. I promise I will. Good. Now, I don't remember much from my past, but I do remember a few things. V vented to Club. After a while, Club started to ask some questions. Why do you trust me so much? Well, seeing how you fought earlier, I know what'll happen if you blab. Why did they chain you up? So that I don't kill any worker drones, but V stands up with the chain on her leg. She shows a link that's been broken. I was able to break free pretty easily. Oh crap! You have to leave. I have to go see my friend. Well, can we be friends? V's a bit shocked by this, and she's reluctant. Are you asking genuinely? Of course I am. V hesitates. Sure. Now, goodbye. Peace. Club leaves for his cabin. Crap. Now I'm in love. Months go by, and Club frequently visits V, building their friendship. While Club is in love with V, he knows it's weird because he's a human and she's a robot. So he gets an idea. What if he wasn't human? He can die and become a disassembly drone, but V won't recognize him. So the next time he goes to see V, he tells her about the disassembly drone and how it was made. V is horrified by this story, but does think he could be safer in the body. V, no matter what, I'll be put into that body. Oh, yeah. Anyway, I've got to go. Alright, see you later. Club goes back to his cabin and starts to cook his dinner. As he is cooking his food, he feels like he's being watched. His eyes dart over to the window to his left, and he sees two glowing yellow ovals which quickly disappear. Club grabs a knife from the rack in front of him, and he grabs his hatchet from the table behind him, and he prepares for a fight. All of a sudden, a big eldritch beast jumps through the window and attacks Club. Tentacles grab him by the arms, pinning him against the wall. He bites the one holding his left arm, making it let go. He then swings the knife at the other tentacle, cutting it clean off. He falls to the ground. He throws his knife into one of the camera eyes of the beast. The beast screams in pain, and Club runs into his room, goes into the closet, and grabs one of the guns he took from his friends a long time ago. Club fires the gun at the beast, but it dodges the blast. The beast grabs Club with a claw, which gives Club a flashback. The beast moves its claw to his wrists. Another claw grabs his ankles and begins to pull in opposite directions. You know, you're making this bloody convenient, Club shouts. Get it, bloody? Because you're ripping me in half? Club starts to laugh maniacally. The beast, no longer waiting, rips Club in two. Club wakes up, but not human. He sees, on the bottom left of his display, serial designation C.X. Serial designation C.X, huh? That's way too long. How about Kix? Yeah, I like it. Kix it is, he says in a content but somber tone. Well, I guess it's time to start a new life, both literally and figuratively, into that thing that killed me. I know you can't hear me, but I will get my revenge. Club, now Kix, suddenly blinks, realizing what he has become. Did this thing make me aggressive? I guess that makes sense. She didn't want anything to stop it from doing its job. Not even me. Well, now I can protect those I love. And V, I hope you can't hear me, but I love you. Anyway, guys, I hope you liked this video. It took me like 11 hours, so please like and subscribe, and yeah, see you next time.